Back with BehdetyTv, where we like to shine light on all our stars. You back with BehdetyTv, where we like to shine light on all our stars. You tuned in with BehdetyTv here today. Alright, what it do, family? We back with another one here on BehdetyTv. What it do, family? We back with another one here on BehdetyTv. For sure, that's for sure. I seen that you produced and what you helped engineer Hardo's new album.
Yeah,
Trap 93, y'all go get that. Or you engineered that.
Not like let's just say it ends up in my hands last.
Okay.
I finalized the project. You know, shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to all the producers, man. JJR, Banger, Brand New, and my man, I think Slim. I forget, my fault, bro. Ricky P. You know what I mean? Bunch of great producers on the project, man. Shout out to everybody that was involved. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I finalized that project, made sure, you know.
How did that relation come about?
And I know Hardo for a long time. You know, he had his relationship with Mac Miller, and then I feel like it was Stvii B.
Yeah, he from your hometown too, Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, he from Pittsburgh. Shout out Wilkinsburg. You know, it's also part of Pittsburgh, but like it's kind of its own entity. You feel me? But we rock with Wilkinsburg. It's super influenced.
How was your upbringing coming from Pittsburgh? That's a rough city.
It was rough. But you know, I got to get all them joints, and I sampled most of them already too.
So you produced for Mike Epps then? Is it safe to say that?
I'm not gonna say officially, like, but I done sent him some beats, and he definitely rocked with your boy's beats. You feel me? Like, I definitely got a couple yos in the phone, like yo, and a couple flames in there. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean, I done posted them on the gram.
Yeah, I seen. That's why I said. That's why I said. Did you you produce some of his music?
Mm-hmm. And if you look, there's a video floating around with Mike Epps and what's the singer's name?
Which one?
Jacquees.
Okay.
There's a video floating around with
Jacquees. Yeah.
That's my beat he's playing.
When he was like, why he do him like that?
Yeah, like why you keep singing that? Yeah. That's my beat he's playing. That's my beat. Yeah.
So how do you feel? Because I asked Billboard the same question, but yours is gonna be a little bit different because you are the engineer producer. How do you feel about y'all not always getting the light or the respect that y'all should get to an extent? Because you know, if you just told me that y'all was your beat, but if you never told me that, I probably would have never known that was your beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not any lyrics on it for me to hear. This came from Stvii B, other than your tag that comes on certain times.
It don't matter because Mike knows.
Yeah. So you really don't care.
Like,
okay.
Mike knows. Like, who else? What else matters? Like, the fact that he's using my beat right now, even if nobody believed me, it still wouldn't fucking matter because he knows. You know what I mean? I'm already talking to him.
So you don't care. And we back with another here BehdetyTv. We like to shine light on all our stars. And today we got Stvii B. What it do, family?
Dilly, man. How you, man? Appreciate you having me.
What about you? I appreciate you coming through. How your day been today?
I'm good, man. I'm having a good day, man. Everything's good. We working, man. Recording. We shooting videos. We doing everything, making content like we supposed to.
That's for sure. That's for sure. I seen that you produced and what you helped engineer Hardo's new album.
Yeah,
Trap 93, y'all go get that. Or you engineered that.
Not like let's just say it ends up in my hands last.
Okay.
I finalized the project. You know, shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to all the producers, man. JJR, Banger, Brand New, and my man, I think Slim. I forget, my fault, bro. Ricky P. You know what I mean? Bunch of great producers on the project, man. Shout out to everybody that was involved. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But I finalized that project, made sure, you know.
How did that relation come about?
And I know Hardo for a long time. You know, he had his relationship with Mac Miller, and then I feel like it was Stvii B.
Yeah, he from your hometown too, Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, he from Pittsburgh. Shout out Wilkinsburg. You know, it's also part of Pittsburgh, but like it's kind of its own entity. You feel me? But we rock with Wilkinsburg. It's super influenced.
How was your upbringing coming from Pittsburgh? That's a rough city.
It was rough. But you know, I got to get both sides, the sides of both worlds. You know, I got to see the good side and the bad side, so it gave me a good, healthy balance at the end of the day. I grew up in church, and and ended up in the street hanging around people I have no business hanging around. But it was a comfort zone. I guess it was a balance thing.
The church always kind of push people outside to.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it at that. But you know what I'm trying to say. So, where did you get your name from, Stvii B?
I actually got it from John B. I used to listen to a lot of John B because I'm a huge Tupac fan, and they got that "Are You Still Down?" Yeah. You still down for me? That was one of my favorite jams. So when I heard that from Tupac and John B was on there, I started looking up John B. I like the sound, and I just noticed, my name's Stephen Bryce. Not my middle name's Bryce, so Stvii B. So it just worked for me.
Yourself, yeah. Okay.
Finally, after like 50 other different names. Facts.
Stvii B is the one that popped.
I had one with Snipester, Icy Blue.
What? Yeah. Nah, I'm glad you. I'm glad you.
I wrapped the blue bandana around my wrist and would put some fake ice around it.
I'm glad you went with Stvii B, bro, because the other one was not hitting on me.
Oh God!
Now, I seen that.
Bro, I ain't shot shit. Snipe a goddamn thing, bro. I don't even know where I got that shit from. But why did niggas even let me ride with that shit?
Look, though, because I ain't gonna lie. When it comes down to the music industry, a lot of folks be living a fake image, so it don't even matter.
I'm holding my friends accountable.
They ain't care. If you pop, they wouldn't care. They would have pushed
facts.
you.
Facts. That'd have been, facts.
Now, I also seen that you engineered and produced for one of the biggest artists that ever came out of Pittsburgh, that being the late Jimmy Wapo.
Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Jimmy Wapo. Yeah, that was my guy for sure, man. I got an opportunity to work with him early, too. 13. I think it was like 13.
Yeah, he blew up he blew up early.
13 is when I recorded him first with my guy Drama. Shout out FTR. Drama brought him through to get on this song called Finessing. And I recorded it. It was already to some other beat though, but that was my first time recording them. And then I approached them after that, and when later on in life, and was like, "Yo, like, I rock with your sound." This is when he had the Walking Bomb and all, and the AO and all these other jams that was starting to pop. This was before Elm Street and all this stuff. So,
oh yeah,
like I'm like, "Yo, I like your sound, bro. Like, if you ever, want to do something or whatever, I'm always available." They was super shocked because, like the fact I even walked in that one. At first they didn't know who I was. I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, walking into
that. Yeah. 100 young niggas. Shout out to the Plug, Rough Bone. That's what he had, the Plug Media. The Plug Media. That's where it was at.
Did you have any idea that he was going to take off in the way he did?
I be having a feeling. I got this thing where you know what? I just think everybody's gonna take off. It's trifling for real. Cause I just not everybody, but like if you got good music and we got chemistry and the music's coming out good, especially with stuff that I'm producing, I got this thing where I just be envisioning stuff in my head while I'm making the song. Like I can see the person that I'm working with, like on a stage or at a mic or doing something crazy, and that's what like kind of helps me build songs and stuff like this. Weird.
Now, you had the pleasure of working with two of the biggest artists that came out of Pittsburgh, being Hardo and Jimmy Wapo. And it just so happened that they have a tape together. Did you have a part in that?
Of course, 100%.
Oh, so how did that come about? Because that was a minute ago. So that means you've been working with Hardo for a long time.
I've been working with Hardo since the beginning of time. Right after Cutthroat, it was Stvii B. It was Mac Miller and Stvii B.
How did that come about, though?
Well, that's when there's this group called F Blocks, and you know what? I was in this studio. Shout out my guy Twan. We was on the north side, and we had this studio in this crib at the bottom of the steps. And F Block heard about my beats and stuff, so they wanted to come through. I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. I'm about to make a killing. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So it's like 13, 14 niggas coming through, and Hardo was one of the guys that was with him. And I remember that day I probably sold like, I don't know, probably 15 beats for like $200. I thought I made a killing.
All 15 for $200.
All 15 for $200. Bro, I was happy as fuck.
Hey, when you start getting paid off the crap that you love, everything.
Yeah, I swear. Everything. It didn't even matter. Like,
I just feel satisfied.
Like, I'm balling today.
But now you was singing and rapping before you even got to the producing and engineering. What made you decided to switch over? I mean, I know you still do the singing and rapping thing, but what made you start to take that seriously?
Just because of the fact, I was using SoundClick and, which is kind of like BeatStars and the YouTube that we use today. And they had free beats and stuff like that. And, my pockets was a little tight, so it's either buy the super nice, crazy beats from the top people, which I don't have the money for, or it's make it. And I chose to make it. It didn't sound like theirs at all. It didn't work at first.
How you got your start off from selling your beats, or you got to start off from what you was?
It's crazy. I learned a lot. I really got really good at doing it from really people coming and having me remake beats for real when I was way younger. Yeah, I mean, I would just like remake them in my own way though, type vibes, and I just like got super good from there. I was making beats from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. like literally, not non-sleep, non-stop. Like I got people that could vouch for this. This shit's real, signed and sealed.
What would you say is your most memorable experience from either making beats or working with artists? Any artists?
My most memorable experience is always me being an artist, honestly.
You yourself. Okay.
Because that's when the most shit happens.
Well, what's your favorite artist to work with then? The art that you have worked with in the past?
That I worked with in the past?
Yeah. Other than Hardo, because we know Hardo.
I got too many.
I was about to say, we know Hardo probably
I
number
got
one.
way
That's
too
probably,
many.
you know what I'm saying?
I got way too many because it's like I like different artists for what they bring to the table. Like I can't just sit here and say I like this artist more because I don't have a specific artist I listen to. I don't specifically listen to Hardo. I listen to Hardo for what he brings to the table. You feel me? Just like I listen to the next artist for what they bring to the table.
No, I wasn't trying to like shine one person out.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I don't got no specific preference of artists that I specifically like to work with individually. Like, I'm always loved to work with new artists that I really have good chemistry with. I take pride and joy in meeting people like that. You feel me? When you could be in a room and it just naturally flows. You're naturally having a good conversation. Everybody's letting the music flow. Nobody's on I need it to sound like this. Oh, it don't sound right. Da 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 da. It's always better when everybody's just open-minded when it comes to the music and just letting things flow. You feel me? Them is my favorite people to work with.
So what's the hardest? You ain't got to say the artist's name or the most difficult session you had in the studio with an artist that you can remember that just stood out. You like, man, god damn.
Good question. You know what? I have had one. I can actually think of one, but I'm not going to say his name, right? But honestly, it made me stronger.
What he did?
It was just tedious, man. It really made me realize, get better with my patience for real. Man, because, jeez, people be trying my patience sometimes. And when you in the business atmosphere and you just trying to keep that, just keep your energy safe and tucked up and not let people, take your vibe from you and things like that. So it's like, that shit, sometimes that shit do help you learn. You learn lessons from that shit. Man, I ain't gonna say his name, but at least you know it's he. Yeah. That could be anybody.
Yeah,
oh man, there's some people that they push my goddamn buttons. I'd be like, man, I'd be ready to now here, take the fucking money, take the beat, take the session. Don't ever call me the fuck again. Don't ask me for nothing. I don't even want your money.
That bad.
Yeah, there be some people I feel like that. But you know what? Yeah. I guess I'm just more mature, and I've always been pretty mature when it comes to dealing with people. So like I learn ways around it, and I grow, and I get better and more mature, and get more patient.
That's a smart way to deal with it. Now, I also seen that you, I don't know if you want to call it, I guess you would say perform, but let's just say you was able to showcase your talents in front of Mike Epps and Bodil. How did that happen?
I ain't gonna stunt, man. Like, I mean, shout out to Lon, he hit me up and said, yo, Mike Epps is down there, because, before when Mike Epps came into town, I already was like rapping with him, and like chopping it up because he wanted beats because he's a huge fan of Jimmy Whopper on the Elm Street too.
Oh wow, I wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, he actually has a video. It's in my archives, but there's a video of him skating in on a movie set, and he got a gray suit on, and it looked like old school, and he's playing the Jimmy Whopper joint. That's how I knew.
Oh
He
wow.
posted that joint ASAP. But since he was in town again, I mean, he actually remembered me, and I had my mic, I had my interface, my computer, everything. It was like a studio in the van, and I played that first beat, and it was over. It was over. Bo Dill started rapping.
I seen it. I was like,
After that, he was like, "Yo, make sure you're here every time I'll be here for the next so odd days. Make sure you're here." So I had to make sure I was there at this van every time.
So he just wants to hear beats.
No, he's trying to be putting together. Man, he's musically inclined. You feel me? He actually got his own music. If you look up Mike Epps, he has music with Snoop Dogg. Like he's a real rapper. Like for real.
Mike Epps, he rapping?
Yeah. Not anymore, but
he rapped in general.
Yeah,
It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, bro, that's blew my mind too, bro. Especially when I heard it, it was pretty dope. That's the crazy part about it. But you know what I mean, like yeah. So he's musically inclined. He was DJing on his iPad. The whole time I got my Shazam open on my phone because when you with the greats, you got to be prepared for anything.
Yeah,
and I was prepared because he got in contact with me. It hit me the next day. He's like, "Yo, did you sample any of them?" Nah. Imagine if I didn't Shazam every single song he played.
He would have been like, "Man, you ain't ready for this anyway."
Yeah, I was in there, bro. I was in there Shazamming every single song. I had dinner, had everybody in the van like, "Oh, that's that." We all in there like, "Oh, what's this one?" Yeah, I mean, like it's a vibe in there. Like, but yeah, I Shazammed all them joints and I sampled most of them already too.
So you produced for Mike Epps then? Is it safe to say that?
I'm not gonna say officially, like, but I done sent him some beats, and he definitely rapped with your boys' beats. You feel me? Like, I definitely got a couple yos in the phone, like yo, and a couple flames in there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I done posted them on the gram.
Yeah, I seen. That's why I said. Did you produce some of his music?
Mm-hmm. And if you look, there's a video floating around with Mike Epps and what's the singer's name?
Which one?
Jacquees.
Okay.
There's a video floating around with
Jacquees. Yeah.
That's my beat he's playing.
When he was like, why you do him like that?
Yeah, like, why you keep singing that?
Yeah.
That's my beat he's playing. That's my beat. Yeah.
So how do you feel? Because I asked Billboard the same question, but yours is going to be a little bit different because you are the engineer producer. How do you feel about y'all not always getting the light or the respect that y'all should get to an extent? Because, if you just told me that y'all was your beat, but if you never told me that, I probably would have never known that was your beat. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not any lyrics on it for me to hear. This came from Stvii B, other than your tag that comes on certain times.
It don't matter because Mike knows.
Yeah. So you really don't care.
Like,
okay.
Mike knows. Like, who else? What else matters? Like, the fact that he's using my beat right now, even if nobody believed me, it still wouldn't fucking matter because he knows. You know what I mean? I'm already talking to him.
So you don't care because you say I'm gonna let the work speak for itself.
Yeah, like the work's always gonna speak for itself. I love the fact that I love it when people don't believe and you get that moment that you get to prove everything wrong. Now I ain't gonna rub it in your face, but I'm gonna be in my head doing jumping jacks for sure.
And you also feel like, well, I know what I did, so I really don't care what you think. What y'all think?
Yeah, because I'm like, I may be a Leo, I may like my attention and all, but I like mine's in the clever and respectable way. I earn my attention. Thank you. But you ain't never heard that one before.
He said it's all over me, man. All right, so hey man, damn. I want to add because I don't want to get too deep in like asking you about rappers or certain artists and stuff like that because I know in the business that there's something finicky and certain things you say about certain artists seem like I ain't finna work with you.
Well, go hit me, huh? Let's see where it takes us.
Well, shit. I already asked you what artists you don't want to work with, or did you feel like that it just be like this ain't really my cup of tea? Like I'm gonna just stick away from it.
The opposite of the people that I like to work with. Pretty much. I can't name. I'm definitely not naming no specific rappers like that. I done had a couple rappers. I done came
that's
home.
why I said.
I done definitely had a couple rappers that I came home and been like, I've never ever. But damn, turn around and be like, all right, when? What was the time again? You scheduled?
What would you tell any producers, engineers coming up that they're trying to grow their name? Because that's not everything is not cut and dry. It's no map to this.
I think I think there's three things, and I'm not sure of this, but this is what I focus on the most. I focus on creatively branding myself, my name, in any way that I possibly can, at every aspect that I can, whether that's making my own tag, somebody making a tag for me, whatever it takes. Also, developing my character and how I deal with people. That, oh my God, that is so important, man. When you don't know how to deal with people, when you can't read people, when you can't predict people, when you can't look at a person and understand what they're saying, when you can't think ahead of what they're thinking, if you can't think what they're thinking in your head, it's hard. It's not gonna work. These are things you just gotta learn to do, and that just comes with, sometimes for people, some people it comes with time, some people comes with, learning within dedication and learning and things like that. Whatever you gotta do, just focus on trying to get there. And then the other thing is also, practice makes perfect with getting better with your craft, also with the other things. So I guess it's really just one thing, just practicing. Practice on everything. Practice. I said this before, don't sit there and wait for something to come to you. I think that's always been the illusion in life. We sit there and we see people talk to them and they say, you wait, it's going to come to you. But I think that's the illusion. I think in actuality, we think it's coming to them, but in actuality, we can't see them walking on the floor. I think they're really going towards it. You feel me? And you have to go towards your shit. You can't wait for nothing to come towards you. You got to go towards that shit. And that comes with practice, dedication, content, consistently being creative, bringing back your imagination, becoming that kid again. You feel me? Dumbing yourself down. Some days you can't be too smart. You can't be smart every day.
How do you do that? As in keep regaining your creativity.
Using your imagination, the most powerful thing we got in life, period. Our imagination. You know what I mean? Like, that's more powerful than anything.
That's what you use to help create your beats, your imagination.
Yeah.
However you just feeling that day, like, oh, this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my imagination. I create. In my head, I have this huge thing of music inside of me. It's some that I can't even reach. You feel me? I don't even know where half of the things come, but I know it's in there, and this is a bubble, and sometimes it might be this section of this music, and this one might come split in half and combine and make some whole new stuff. You feel me? Like, the imagination's crazy. You feel me? It's like, and the more crazier it gets, the better shit gets. Like, you just gotta keep practicing, using your imagination.
Now, before we get up out of here, is there anything that you want to tell people that you got coming next, or pushing, I guess, Trap Naughty, because that's your latest project that you worked on?
Yeah, man. Like, Trap Naughty's out right now. Trap Naughty 3. Go cop that, man. Shout out to Trap and Hardo, man. And once again, shout out to the whole gang that put part in the project, from the videographers, man. Shout out ATL Billboard, man. Make sure y'all go download that ATL Billboard app. That's important in life.
Yeah,
if you want to be successful in life, you'll download the ATL Billboard app. I'm just keeping it a bean. But anyway, man, shout out to everybody that's involved, man. Shout out to my guy E Cool, man. We working on an amazing tape right now called Beach Baby Volume 1. He got a lot of other tapes, you know what I mean, that's out right now that you could go check out. A lot of amazing music, man. Go follow his journey, because when this shit drops, man, it's gonna be different. Anyway, man, shout out to my city. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to DJ Trail Tsunami, man. Shout out to Raw. Man, shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, and free the world, man. Free
shout
the
out the whole gang,
world.
man. Shout out the whole gang.
As an ancient Pittsburgh Hill nigga said, man, free the motherfucking world, nigga.
Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out Billboard. Shout out ATL Billboard. Shout out Stvii B. Shout out E Cool. You know what I'm saying? I also got an interview with E Cool. Y'all can scroll down on my channel and check. And this is new. I ain't never said this, but hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe to your boy. I got new interviews and everything coming, all types of work. But now I appreciate you, Stvii B, sitting down with us, man.
You already know, my guy. I appreciate you having me, man.
And get it, my boy. Go ahead and let them know your Instagram if they want to work with you.
Hey, you can get at me on all platforms. Stvii B.
Yes, sir.
Find me on all platforms. Anyone. I don't give a fuck. You'll find it. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
And y'all gonna get us another day because we got some deep conversations that me and him be going.
Oh yeah,
back
we
and
be
forth
here
about.
cooking up. You dig what I'm saying? It just it's like 3:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? We in here working as always. Dig what I'm saying? But it has been another one with Rod over here, BehdetyTv. And like I said, y'all like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I don't care if the comment is you hating. You dig what I'm saying? Cause it's a comment. You dig what I'm saying? And I just feel me, just leave a comment, gang. But I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all be safe, man. This has been another one, BehdetyTv and Rod, man. We out.
Peace.
Yeah.